All right, welcome. It's Ta here for Monday's yoga class at noon. And welcome. If you have just tuned in to my classes, my name is Ta Groen. I've been teaching yoga in San Diego, California for a very long time, I'm afraid to say, but maybe you could do the math. How about this? So 1997, I started teaching, and I have, let's see, I want to give you my age too, but you're going to have to do the math. I was born in 1968. So 1968, I was born. I started teaching in 1997. It's 2020. Yeah. So anyhow, that's the scoop. So my body is so ready for this right now. We are going through so much. So just join me in a reset. And if you're just joining for like maybe 5 minutes, how about learning belly breath? So we're going to sit on a block or a blanket and learn how to breathe right from the belly. And as promised, after that, we'll do a little quick shoulder stretch that you could use anytime throughout the day when you're at your desk or even watching TV. Okay, so it's just an easy seated shoulder stretch. So stay for 5 minutes and do that reset with me. Or if you want to stay longer, you get the whole all levels yoga class with me for free. I do this for, I want to say community. I do this for the love of giving and wanting to share what I do. So I do this for you. YouTube channel. You can always go to my YouTube channel. If you're watching on Periscope, go to YouTube. There's tons of other classes there. If you're on Periscope, stop scrolling and just hang out and breathe with me. All right. So the first thing to do, just root your sit bones down. If you're sitting in a chair, same concept, just let them be heavy. And even it's all mind, actually. So if you bring your awareness from the mind, like focus, into the lower back and belly, and just think, like deflate. And all of a sudden, the lower back, any tension in the low back just dissipates. So let that happen. Drop your chin, close your eyes. Oh, I can just feel you. Just dropping into yourself, okay? I like starting with receptivity, index finger and thumb connected. Let your chin drop. So finding that position and stay quiet for just that stillness, okay? Hang on to that. Great. So this sort of meditative, quiet, coming into self takes some time. So give yourself that couple minutes to find that seat. Ooh, and then once you find it, 3 deep sighs. Inhale nose. And let it out through the mouth. Again. Inhale nose. Ooh, let it out the mouth. Let it all go. One more like that. Inhale. As you inhale, visualize the breath moving gradually all the way up to the top of the head, crown of the head. And that big wide open mouth, exhale. Very effective. Good. So then pause. So effective, it creates this immediate response in my body to yawn. If that happens for you, just let those yawns happen. You can swallow a couple times. All right, so the belly breath. Take the hands to the low belly. Inhale through the nose. See if you can expand. Maybe the first one, do not judge or criticize yourself. Just put your hands on your low belly and see if you can breathe right underneath your hands. Okay, that's all you have to do. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling it move inward on that exhale. Okay, so that's all it is. See if you can get your lower belly to move. Okay, a lot of times we're so shallow, we're just breathing a little bit up at the top, right? So this brings awareness down to the low belly. So let's try that again. You can do it. Inhale, low belly. Expanding like a balloon. And then on the exhale, let it just go. No effort, just exhale. You'll feel that belly sort of move inward. That's 2. Inhale again. Low belly expands. It's so awesome. And then let it pull back in. Exhale. It's like a bellows. Awesome. So now we're just going to move a little bit up, like right underneath where the solar plexus. This is actually the solar plexus. This is the root, and this is the solar plexus. This is the place of your power. This is the root of your stability, your safety, your security. And then now we just moved up to this place of power. So inhale. We're doing the same thing. You're just letting that belly expand. And then on the exhale, let it contract. And it's all through the nose. Try closing your eyes, softening the jaw and the face. Inhale, nose. Expanding the belly out like a balloon. Exhale, pull it back in. So good. One more right here underneath the power center. Inhale, pull it out, or naturally breathe right underneath the hands. Exhale. Wow. This makes me yawn. All right, so then just move up to the chest, right to the heart. Oh, feel yourself, just like love yourself. That's just so, just so important right now to just touch your body, healing touch. Yeah. All right, same thing. You're with me? Inhale, belly, chest. Actually, don't even worry about the belly. Just go right into that chest. That's why your hands are there. Exhale. We'll put it all together, I promise. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Let those yawns happen. Inhale right underneath your hands into your heart. Let your low back be heavy, but your heart be light. Exhale. Going inward, touching all of that inner vision, inner seeing. Okay, 1 more. Inhale. You guys, this is the work. This is the work to get yourself into alignment, to stabilize your energy, and to create happiness on the inside. Okay, on the inside. Happy on the inside. Exhale. Oh. So good. All right, so now, you guessed it, all the way trickling from the base all the way up to the chest. Okay, so we'll do that. And then on the exhale, you let it all the way out. Okay, so let's do that together. You can use your hands. You can set in meditation with the infinity mudra, whatever you like. I'm going to move with my hands. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can feel those energetic shifts happening as my yawning attests for my breath and my energies shifting with the yawn. Inhale. All the way up. But that's just my way. Everybody has a different way. Exhale. Upper, middle, lower. Again, just 2 more. Inhale. Belly. Feeling it in the ribs. Inner smile. Even lift. Exhale. Again, last one together. Wow. I can just, hopefully you are feeling that shift. Maybe I'm shifting for you. You know, we're all connected. If you're watching this, I'm doing this for you too. Nice. All right, just sit. Try not to do anything now. Just see what happens. That sweet space of silent. Gosh. But all I want to do is yawn. One more moment. It's like an antenna. We all have these antennas that are reaching out towards each other, assisting each other, supporting each other, giving love and compassion and kindness. Okay, this is what we're doing now. Supporting with light, little beams of light. You're increasing your vibrancy. You're illuminating your heart. Okay, excellent. All right, so that was a nice reset, just a breath reset. Now, as promised, let's do the neck and shoulders. So left hand, let it just drop. Wow, drop nice and heavy. Take your right hand and bring it to the outside edge of your head, touching that left ear. Take a breath. And drop the ear, right ear to the shoulder. And oh, so tight. And that's okay. That's why we're doing this. So tight. Let that heavy hand be stretching out the side of the neck. That left side, this left arm. Okay. Really good. Not this intense pulling, but just this soft heaviness of the top hand. Okay, how's that breath? I'm going to just remind you, inhale. Exhale. You can keep your eyes open. You can close your eyes, whatever feels right. Awesome. Come up to center. Release that right hand. Let that right hand just hang nice and heavy. Left hand to the outer edge of the right side of the head, slightly touching the ear. And just ear to left shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Good. Keeping your hips heavy, and your torso top light. This arm heavy, right arm heavy. Again, no rush. No rush to stretch out the neck. Just keeping this time for yourself to go inward, inner seeing, inner vision, illuminating your heart. That'll be the theme for today. Illumination. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. Monday morning yawns. They're waking up the brain, actually. New pathways. All right, release that left arm. Okay, similar vein to what we just did, but different. So taking this right arm around the back, you're grabbing the inside edge of that left arm. Spin the thumb behind you, so your palm is turning and your thumb is behind you. You can already feel this sort of opening into that left top shoulder, okay? Keep the ribs in, lean into the heaviness of your sit bones. And again, same thing. Ear to right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. I like to explore here and play with the chin dropping back and forth. Yeah, you're not doing this just for you. You're doing all of this inner calm, zen, relaxation for those that are coming in contact with you. Okay? It entrains them. Your energy frequency talks. Your vibe, your vibration translates. You want to send out good vibrations to this planet, right? Especially right now. A lot of people are not taking the time to do this work. So I honor you. I celebrate you for just stretching from the lower layer, this is the physical layer, into the spiritual layers, because this touches all realms. You are more than your physical body. This is beyond, Woo-hoo. All right. Cool. Let's do the other side. All right. Left hand inside of that arm. Spin that right thumb away. Take a breath. Prep. Drop that ear. Oh my gosh. Just let those yawns come. If you're yawning with me, that means we're shifting. Moving from, moving the energy. That's all it is. Letting it go. Getting rid of that resistance, that stagnation. Allowing the healing and wellness to come in. Just reminding you of all of these things. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I will answer you the best I can. I'm here for you. So we're just balancing our sides. So if it feels like it's about ready, which I think it is. Head comes up, release. All right, awesome. Just shake it out. See how much you could do just seated? I promise we'll move though if you're taking class with me. Full asana practice. Asana is just posture, yoga posture. Take that right arm underneath the left. Give it a point right where your elbows are. If it doesn't touch, don't worry. You can just grab your shoulders. If the arms and the fingers do not touch here. Ooh, good. It almost feels like I need to open up my legs. But hold on. Just keep Keep it going, keep it going. A couple more spirals. You're probably with me and need to open up your legs too. Make sure you go the other way. And so you're going up with the spine. Oh, and then this amazing just drop into gravity. All right, I promise. Oh gosh, unwind the feet. Pound out the feet. Still on the block. Good. In fact, I'm going to turn. You stay right where you are. I'm just going to turn to show you that a great way to just open up and get more circulation back into that seat where we were just hanging out for a bit. Just go into a reverse tabletop. Stretch it out. Great. Come on down and eagle arms for the other side. Gosh, getting all situated. It's crazy. Switch the feet this time. Switch the feet. Yep. Other foot in front. Eagle arms. Eagle arms. This time the left arm goes underneath the right. Balance that out. Wrap it up. Inhale, bring it tall. Exhale, bring it low. Non-habitual foot in front shifts the whole dynamic of this posture. But just go with it. It's okay. Trying to balance out the hips and the ankles. Good. Awesome. That was awesome. Nice. All right. Unwind again. I'm going to take the block out. Set it here. Reverse tabletop. One more time. All right. If you hung out with me for that first 5-10 minutes, awesome. Thank you for just taking a short break in your day. If you want to stay for the rest of the class or come back for the replay, it will be here. All right, reverse tabletop. Letting your hips go high, your feet are even, little bounce in the elbows. Nice. Chin comes up, inhale. Exhale, drop the hips low. Adjust the hands. I move my hands a little bit back and turn my hands more outward. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Good. Inhale to center, knees to the left. Good. And then back and forth. Back to the right, little circles, massaging that right glute. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. I'm going to do that one more time. Just kind of warming up the hips, circling up the hips. Bring it a little closer. A couple deep sighs. Good. Over to the left, same thing, a little bit of movement. Excellent. All right. Turn the feet. Come into tabletop. Easy way. Good. Spread the fingers wide. Such a classic exercise to lubricate the spinal column. Okay. Creating healing and movement through your midsection. Each direction. There is either an inhale or an exhale. No rules. You can do either way. And then it's ujjayi, ocean breath, that sound in and out through the nose. And that's it. That's all it is. This is inhale to drop for me right now. And an exhale to round and push into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time, one more movement. One more last round of cat. Great, toes together, set your hips back. So I'm keeping this class a little bit more on the beginning side because I want to really have some of my classes accessible for new people, new yoga, So if you know of somebody who's wanting to start their practice, this is an excellent class to share with them. So we're in child's pose. I have my toes tucked under a little bit to add on some fire toes. Great way to bring lubrication into the feet. A little leaning into the elbows, especially for those that are new to child's pose. You can start with just your elbows, having more weight. Gradually, you'll move your hips back and push into that low back and into the knees and into the hips. But know that this is child's pose too, just kind of sticking your hips back and letting your arms take more weight. And shifting it up a little bit, you can drop it all the way back. Support your head to start. Let your head be heavy on your double fists. And again, finding some release in the low back. Okay, commit to the breathing exercise. Let's do 4 more breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. And that's 1 full round. We have 3 more to go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Isn't that amazing? That quiet space. Last one. Really good. All right, so prep with that inhale. Transition. Exhale. Come up to tabletop again. Spreading the fingers wide. Tuck the toes under and hover. Gosh, first knit the ribs in. Okay. Let the heart move forward. Engage the arms with a little micro bend. And then hover the knees. See if that works for you. Good. You can shoot the hips back, heart forward. Hold. And then exhale. You're going into your first down dog. See if that works for you. If not, come out. Drop your knees. Down dog. This beautiful pyramid. Your hips high. Your shoulders wide. You're sinking into your shoulders as you push back. Okay. Knees are slightly bent. I like to start that way. Oh gosh, and just hold. You can gradually feel the straightening of the legs. But make sure that you feel the length in the upper body. So if that starts going away and you start straightening your legs and your back starts rounding, highly recommend just kind of keep the knees bent, bent and long. So it's actually, let me just share with you, puppy pose. Drop the knees down and lengthen through the upper body. In fact, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll go back to down dog, I promise. But go into puppy pose first. Put the knees right underneath the hips and see this beautiful mid-back, upper back. See if you can get that nice and straight feeling in that upper body. Oh, so good. If the head doesn't touch, don't worry. Just feel that length. You can even do this on a chair, or a upper, to help the upper body be long, because a lot of tightness in that mid back, and you'll feel like, oh my gosh, it's not going anywhere. And you might want to just lift up your hands. And also, these are just tricks, you guys, after 25 years of teaching. Little support of the head if the head is not coming to the ground. Otherwise, let's stay wherever you are. Stay for 3 or 4 breaths. Oh, so awesome. Come walking back. Now we'll go back into down dog. Tuck the toes, sink into the hands, lift the knees, and up you go. Straight legs. This time you can play, rock into the heels, walk the dog. I like reminding my heart and my chest that it's spacious, by looking forward. Once you have that openness in the heart and that chest, push a little bit firm, pressure into the hands, drop the head, and continue that walking the dog. Down dog, one of those postures, all encompassing back, shoulders, calves, hamstrings. Commit to 3 more breaths. And then both heels stay down. 1 more breath. All right. Little baby steps up for our first forward fold. Again, it can be a combination of hands and feet coming together. Your hands end up floating. That's great, Grab the elbows. Don't compare your body to my body. I've been practicing yoga for so long. It's flexy hamstrings, flexy hips. In fact, I have to balance all this flexibility out with cross training. I've been doing bar class lately. So just to know, too much yoga, you got to cross train. Kind of bring in strength. In fact, you can do this in a forward fold. These are such great tips. If any yoga teachers are out there, you're getting so many tips. Blocking between the calf. I learned this from an awesome teacher. And that's how it goes. Trickles down. So blocking between the calves, you're using that pressure with the calves into the block, sink down into the feet. Inner creases are lifting up. And everything is on fire, your legs are active. Now you have this beautiful forward fold. Just let that go. Last breath. Nice. I'm just going to walk my hands up, interoception, touching my body, feeling my body, finding a little bit of chair. Scoop the arms out, sit a little deeper into my chair, take advantage of this heat in the legs, and then come to stand and repeat. How simple is this, but effective. And then back up. Starting to wake up the body. 1 more. Good. Once you're back, let's go back into that chair. Set your hips back. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, right arm to the right. Back to center. Left arm to the left. Back to center. And to the right. And to center. To the left. And to center. Oh, so good. Legs are heating up. It always feels better when you're warm, practicing those asana, especially the hip work. So just keep warming up the legs. Good. Pause and stand. Good. Little walkabout. Adjust my camera. Lovely. Somebody's with me live. I love that. Recording on my big camera. All right. So from this chair, stand again. Interlace the hands behind your back. Take a breath. Push the fists down. Let the chest lift. And then bend the knees. Shoot the hips back for your forward fold. Woo! All that bar I was telling you about. Working it in my legs. That's it. Takes time. Shoulder stretch. Beautiful. Let the hands come down. Outside of the IT band. A little massage. Great. Bring your feet a little closer if they went far apart. Halfway lift. And then pull back in. So you're just letting that spine extend out. Still lighting up the legs. Exhale. Back in. One more. Great. Plant the hands. Go ahead and step back for down dog and then high plank. Using your breath. Push back, bent knees, back to high plank. Again, more heat for the legs. Hopefully this is accessible to you. If not, just hang out on tabletop, which is all fours. Last one. Good. High plank and hold. So, if you're just getting started in your yoga practice, putting your knees down to hold your plank, absolutely beautiful. Just find that. No rush. You're holding. You're holding. Meditative. All right, low push-up. Slightly bend the elbows. You can do a little pulse just to keep that upper body nice and high, right? And it's just the arms, not sinking down into the hips. You let the hips just stay stationary and only bend the arms. Good. All the way down. Drop the toes. Bring your chin to your chest. Pull the hands, elbows back. See if you can get the heart to drape forward. And then just hover the toes, hover the hands. Another quick way to heat up the back. In fact, we'll take our hands behind, above our sacral bone, interlace the fingers, and push straight back and lift. Bend the knees. See if you can grab your ankles. If not, try just one side or both. Chin can come forward, even up. Oh, really good. It's just like immediately warming up that back. Let's turn the head to one side, arms down by your sides, deep inhale nose, let it out through the mouth. Good. Turn the head the other way, inhale nose, let it out through the mouth. Good. All right, bend the knees, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, little windshield wiper, side to side. It's like one of those days where you just want to nurture yourself. A lot going on. Be your own best friend. That's what I've been saying to myself. Be your own best friend. All right. So up dog. Maybe it's not up dog. Maybe it's low cobra. Great place to start. Or tuck your toes, slide your chest through for your up dog. My legs went a little wider so I can look over one shoulder. Back to center, over the other shoulder. Back to center one more time. Left shoulder. Good. Smiling on the inside. And then back to center. Other side. Awesome. Good. Tuck the toes. Either tabletop. Don't forget you can move through tabletop. I went through straight legs, which was awesome for me today. Getting there. Meaning getting my hips warmer. Down dog. Ribs in. Shoulders pressing. Try tippy toes. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels to the right. Good. Come back to center. Exhale, heels to the left. Nice. One more just like that. You're swiveling your feet. Egyptian down dog. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Taking care of your hips, your back, stretching out your body. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Great. All right, I promised some hips, but before we do a hip sequence, do one more variation of your puppy pose. So knees can drop. Walk your hands forward. Let that extension go a little deeper. Try looking forward. See what happens. If that doesn't feel comfortable, go back to the first, which is forehead down. Okay. Just going to try that variation of chin. Needing it for my upper back and shoulders. Notice if you're feeling it more. Letting the feet be heavy. Great. That was plenty. Head comes down. Walk one hand back. Really nice. Back to tabletop. Knees can come together. Let's do left side first. Left hip. Circle out that left hip. Hopefully you're feeling more relaxed. I am. Body's feeling more awake. Some heat, some movement in the lower back and hips. Make sure you go both directions. Not trying to rush or think about the next thing, but we'll go on to the next thing. Step up, left leg. See if you can hover it. Check it out. Hover. That's a great exercise in itself. Feel that? We'll have to remember to do this on the other side. All right, step it up, low lunge. Extra support underneath that right knee. Bring that right knee down. Again, accessible to new students to get this more comfortable for yourself. If you have blocks, you would support yourself on your blocks with your hand on either side as you let that drop. And notice you can play, of course, That's not what I was going to say, but I'm playing, so I'm showing you playtime. You can go straight and forward, back, and to the lunge. What I wanted to show you was the difference between chin dropping and holding that, looking down, sinking into the left foot, right hip. Hold for a few breaths. Versus looking up and maybe lifting the fingertips, adjusting. Completely different. Same posture in the legs, just different angle of the head and torso. Okay? So a little bit of both. Amazing. Yoga's amazing. It's somatic. It's an experience from the inner world. So you can close your eyes and explore into that. Tuck that back toe under, straighten out through the back leg. Last little bit. Exaggerating the front of the right hip. Out through that back heel, back knee. Awesome. I'm going to remove my blocks. Stepping back. Gently, gently. You can step into down dog. You can step into child's pose. You can step into high to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale to up dog. Good. Oh, that up dog sort of clears the slate. Isn't that amazing? Feels good. All right. Down dog. Any movements here that feel amazing? So you can, okay, there's choices here. So if you're just getting started, I want you to come back to your down dog and do a little twist this way with the arm underneath. Back to puppy pose to do a twist. Or second option, down dog to twist that way. So know that those are both really similar in the fact that they're twisting. You're twisting your upper body. So either or, we're going to hold for 5. Three. Oh, so good, good. All right, if you're with me in your down dog, left hand, right ankle. If you're with me with your puppy pose, switch arms. Left arm hooks, threads the needle to the other side. Really nice. All right, release that left arm, release that twist if you're in puppy pose. We're just going to take a child's wide open knees, double fists, support your head. See if you can get some more surrender, some more relaxation in the low back. Letting that just release any tension. If it feels correct for you to shift it up a bit, you can stretch out the arms instead of supporting the head and walk to one side with the arms, letting the head drop. Back to center. Other side. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. Come back to center. Oh, all right. Do you know where we are? You're fine. I'm just turning so I could have the other leg facing you. So right, now we're on the right side. I'm going to circle out that right hip up and down. Letting it lift and come around. That's it. Yeah, no rush. Remember, be patient with yourself. This is doing a lot. You don't even realize how much the stirring of that hip ball and socket joint does for you. It's like touching all those places in the hip that need some new attention. Remember what we did? A little bit of kick right from the knee, calf moving out, foot moving out. Probably part of a bar class, I don't know. Just making stuff up. Feels good. All right, and then step that right foot forward, frame the foot. I'm bringing my blocks back. Oh, they're so far away from me, but I'm bringing them back to me. Framing that front foot. Did a little play, did a little straighten, and a little bend. Go inward, see what it feels like. This is part of that yoga, that inner seeing, that inner knowing. You know, closing your eyes and sensing these different points. Okay. All right, so we did look down first, looking down, rounding down, chin towards the chest, settle into the hip. Lower belly, active. Pressure, a little pressure into that front foot. All right, and then the opposite, moving up a little bit so I can reach the fingertips onto the block, reach the heart up, completely different sensation through the low belly, having to engage that right hip socket back a little bit, pressure into the front foot, sinking down into that left hip. Oh, wow. All right, plenty. Come on down. Tuck that left toe under and straighten out through the back leg. That was that last bit. How you doing out there? Hopefully you're smiling on the inside. Elevating your mood. Mood is everything. Awesome attitude. Let's keep it high. Keep the vibe high. All right, there you go. There you go. Your version. Oh, moving that leg back. Can play with that high plank to bent knee down dog. Love, which is what I love. Hide a little push-up if you like. You could use your knees, that classic flow. Doesn't have to look like anything other than yours. You can do a couple push-ups. Make it yours. Woo, up dog. Down dog. All right, walk it up. When you're ready, you can still always take your time there. Crisscross walk, awesome. If that works for you, works for me. Breathing, good, nice. All right, right foot over the left. See if you can give yourself, if you need your blocks, just use your blocks. I'm gonna turn around, you guys. Right over the left, good, halfway left. Exhale, pull back in. Do that a couple times. You can also bring your hands on your shins too. Let it go. Maybe go to one side, stretch it out. Back to center, other side. Good, back to center. All right, we only have one other leg, so switch to crisscross. Same thing. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale to pull in. One more, halfway left. Exhale to pull in. Walk to one side. Back to center. Other side. Oh, wow. Back to center. And come on up. Take your time. Go slow. Bring this left leg up. You become balanced. So if it's hard to balance, use a wall. You know, you could just lean your hips against a wall and balance yourself up. Really nice. Good. And then sit. And since I have the wall here, I'm just going to use the wall. It's a great trick. It's a great trick. And then just pause in that chair. You could take the hands behind the head even and give it a little C curve towards that left knee. Come back to center. Over towards that right. Back to center. Awesome. Release. Good. Walk it out before we do the other side. Just walking straight up and down on my mat. Staying tall. Trusting in your posture to actually elevate your mood, you know? When you're standing tall with your heart open, you can't do any of this, you know? It's just like, yeah. Okay? So do not underestimate the fact that good posture changes your mood. Okay, so let's do the other side. Sit back on that wall, or not. Harder without the wall. Little 4. It's okay, my ankle needs to turn out. So my bottom foot actually is a little bit at a 45-degree angle just because of the ankle. I had injuries on that ankle. So just know your body. Not necessarily creating those linear lines that we're always touting in yoga. We're not in your body. I'm not in your body. Good. Left elbow to the right knee. Back to center. And then the other side. Wow, feels so good. Great prep for a tree pose. Back to center. Come off the wall. Release. Little walkabout. A little drink. If you have a drink of water, go ahead and get a drink of water. And oh my gosh, it's already 1 o'clock. I tell you, I lose track of time. That's the beautiful thing about this yoga, is that I totally get in a yoga time warp. All right, so let's do 1 tree pose, and then we're gonna come down for bridge pose. Okay, and then that will be it. Two or three more postures. So tree pose, right foot, inside edge. That's it, you can't forget this. So good. It's that Zen, the classic Zen of balance. Did I give you time to drink water? I don't know. Can always do what you want. Pause the video. I need a drink of water. Stay happy. Be that light. Illuminate your heart. Say your prayers. Do your mudras. Do your yoga. Switch. Left side. Yeah, this ankle. Left side. Hip drops, ribs in. Bring it all the way up. Say hallelujah. I'm smiling because my daughter's like, how do you have so much energy? I don't know. I just keep it going. Build it up. Feels good. So I keep it flowing, I keep it going. The more you do it, the easier it is. Okay? Trust, trust, trust. Trust in your own inner healing, your own inner wellness. You can do it. All right. Hands to your heart. Mindful each movement, make it yours. All right, so as promised, down to the ground for supported bridge. Great way to counter stretch all of that hip lunging that we just did. Halfway lift, exhale, stepping back. High to low push-up, great way to come into that much needed up dog or low cobra. To down dog, little shake out, little movements, maybe even a spiral of the spine up and down, to wave forward, to wave back. Try not to take ourselves too seriously. Good. All right, knees to the right, bent knees, scoop the legs forward. Tap the sit bones back. Make sure you have room behind you. And then that deep grand sigh to roll yourself back. Your own timing. I'm just loving it. I love the wiggle or the vibration or the tremor. Means I'm working. Whew. That cross training I was talking about. Not too much flexy, but more strengthy. That makes sense, and I think it does. Hover, hover, hover. Let it go. Good. Stretch it out. And then supported bridge. Hopefully you have a block or a book or something to lift. Or you can be active. Doesn't matter. I'm open to your own interpretation of what you need right now. I'm just supporting myself. Commit to 5 breaths. Any movements off to the right, to the left, straight legs, bent legs, one leg up, one leg down. Really good. All right. That was about 5 breaths. When you're ready to come out, push into the feet, lift the hips high, take that block out, and mindful, rolling from that upper spine down into that mid spine, down into the low back. Once you're there, you want to expand the upper body by just reaching towards the knees and alternating sides, okay? Roll back down. Knees come towards you. You can lift them up, circle them out. Happy baby's excellent. You know what happy baby is? It's literally pretending like you are a baby and just going gaga goo goo. You gotta have some fun, I tell you. We can't take ourselves too seriously. There's humor. We need humor right now. Oh yeah. Take it. Oh, so good. Okay, support your Supta Baddha Konasana. I like using my blocks for my extension in the inner groin. I plant the blocks on either side of the hip and let that be supported. Oh my gosh, this is actually really important for me right now. Remember that bar class I was talking about? A lot of inner groin work. I'll have to share with you one day what that posture is. It's amazing. It's holding a ball in between or a band and you're pumping. So yeah, all of this needs some attention. That's it. Take what you need. Rest when you need. Letting go of that ujjayi breath and just allowing the body to breathe itself. If you feel ready to come out of your Supta Baddha Konasana, your inner groin stretch, use your hands for support to bring that together. And then the blocks are right here. Hopefully they're foam so that when you put them right by your sit bones and straighten your legs, it feels comfortable. Tilting the pelvic bowl a little bit. And you're in your Shavasana corpse pose, the most important posture. And let it go. Let go of any thoughts that were associated to that practice. It's over. You're in the present moment, feeling your body laying on the ground, noticing your heels, feeling your hands relax, face and jaw relax, forehead, eyes, tongue. It's like your space, your sacred space. So do not let me dictate your timing. Please just use your time now to stay in your Shavasana, your conscious dying. This is the point. Being conscious of your body, your layers, your non-physical world. You are more spiritual than you are physical. You're touching this. You're allowing space for that now. Trusting in the divine to guide you, assist you, support you. So when you are ready, remember to go slow with just little movements, maybe your fingers, your toes. A couple deep sighs. Circling of the feet. Gradually bringing the knees to your chest. Rocking gently side to side. And rolling to one side, whichever side you want to roll towards. And using your top hand to come on up. Last thing to come up is your chin, your chest. Bringing that torso tall. One last breath together, in through the nose. All right, let it out through the mouth. All that air. Seal the lips, back in through the nose. All right, namaste. Wow. So good. Thank you for being here, for watching the replay, for being there with me live. Also, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Have a great rest of your day. And let me know if you watch the replay, okay? All right.